Testing the updates. And it would seem as though Kick is still down. Trovo is still down. Let's see. Sorry about that. Let's see if DLive holds up. Need to sign back in for YouTube. Yeah, I want to like Kick so much, but there's just... Okay, YouTube is on. Twitch, alright, looks like everything needs to be signed back in. Give me a sec. That explains why chat was so quiet. Please bear with me as I try to get this stuff working again. Like I said, I had a last minute trying to get things set up with, I think I said, with an update to Stream Social Ninja. Or Social Stream Ninja, or whatever order it is. Ninja Stream Social. And so I thought it would be like other times I've done this. Where it has held my logins. I was incorrect. Especially since it did hold my channels. Waiting for Twitch. Picardo did not require a log back in. Twitch appears to be having issues. Odyssey was already past the test. Beam has passed the test. Trovo is still not passing the test. Rumble has passed the test. So I can't do anything about Kick. I can see it at least, even if I can't, even if it's rechat isn't working. Trovo, I'm just gonna have to watch. Twitch is refusing to connect. I think I have to reset Twitch entirely. Give me a sec. And Twitch may be down too. Give me a sec while I pull up some separate chats. Alright, I already have Trova up. I can at least see Kick, so that's fine. DLive is working. Gonna pull up Twitch. Yeah, Twitch chat is not working, Rippy. I'm having to pull it up separately. Trovo chat is also not working. I have also pulled it up separately. I can see Kick, but it is not working on the reposting. We're having fun tonight. So tonight, I'm pretty tired anyways, so we might end up with a shorter stream tonight. My primary goal for tonight is to use the new System Shock remake in order to test a new keyboard I got, because my current keyboard... Oh, Twitch is still going to Discord? Oh. Well, yeah, because Discord feeds off of the Twitch chat. That's why. That makes sense. I hope to set up a different system, but that's what we got at the moment. So, sorry you guys can't really talk to each other. I know that's sort of my whole shtick. Actually, you know, I'm wondering... I kind of wonder if Twitch did it intentionally. If they're seeing so many people are just willingly violating their rules at this point, in terms of, oh no, you're letting other people chat with Twitch chat, because officially their rules say that you're not allowed to do that. I wonder if they are deliberately blocking Stream Social Ninja now in an attempt to try to force people to not be able to use these different chat systems to link Twitch chat to the other chats. Which, of course, for tonight means Twitch chat doesn't get to be on screen at all. Which is the opposite of what Twitch wants. They want to be the only ones on screen. Now they're not on screen. So I think that is what's going on. Hi, Midnight Hour, welcome. But yeah, I would not be surprised if Twitch's problem is how so very dare you link our chat to people. I'm gonna try it let's see. Just try one last thing. Oh, the one last thing does not appear to have worked. Alright, so Twitch is just going to have to live with not being on screen tonight. Sorry to the Twitch viewers. Blame the platform. It's not my choice. So yeah, it is a shame that we're having so many issues tonight. As we're supposed to be trying to test fixes. Sorry about that, everyone. I wish there was more I could do about it. For now, though, I think we're just going to dive into System Shock. I don't really have any announcements, reactions, or rambles for tonight. Just a request that you check out my video and or the beginning of my last stream about talking about the Steam thing. Like I said, I know that my solution is not everyone's favorite, and there's a lot of people that are just outright unhappy with the Cryptosphere, but we don't have a lot of other alternatives right now. We really gotta, until Steam can put together their own solution. That's kind of all we have. Could you please load? Oh, it says it's running. Theoretically, it is doing something. I don't have an explanation. If I had known that this was going to take so long to start up, I would have set it going while I was... Okay, there we go. Please let me know how we're doing for sound. I don't think this beginning is particularly loud. Now that we're only doing it on one machine... you know what? I'm a little paranoid that some of these chats still aren't showing, so please... Give me a minute while I open up another one. The final one that we were having proper problems with was Cake. Well, I haven't missed chats on Kick at least, I'm just being paranoid. I'm gonna leave it open until I know for sure things are working. Anyways. We don't like motion blur. Stop that. I'm gonna bump this a little bit for visibility reasons while streaming. I don't want to wash it out, but I do want to bump it a little bit. We will not be bumping cyberspace brightness because that's already nuts. Yeah, we'll just leave everything on. Oh, this is new. Was this new? Not like anyone can really see it, but sure, why not? It's a first-person game. And again, let me know how the audio is doing. I don't know, maybe I'm a little thinner.
This is a landmark moment in human history. We have achieved an entire decade of self-sustained living and working around Saturn's L6 orbit. Both I, as well as directors, would like to extend our most heartfelt gratitude to all staff working tirelessly around the clock.
Right, gonna have to get back used to this control set.
Fancy a change of career? Feeling the need for a new challenge? Want to work with the brightest minds on this planet? TriOptimum has you covered. We're now hiring for our new research and development program aboard our flagship Citadel station. As the leader in interplanetary research, TriOptimum strives to provide every employee a safe and enjoyable work environment where they can realize their full potential. Take our word for it. Take our new...
I didn't know you could change the radio in this.
Citadel Station means a lot more to me than any other place I've ever lived. It's more than just a great professional environment. As a corporation, TriOptimum
I never knew that.
is a place where I can feel safe and comfortable. All of my needs are taken care of under one great big roof. I feel like I'm part of a family.
Don't miss the opportunity of a lifetime and a chance to write your name into history. If you think you have what it takes, send us your resume today.
This concludes tonight's broadcast. You all sent us your votes, and tonight's People's Choice quote is from Dr. Dorothée Rimbaud from the Marseille Genetic Research Bastion. The staff at TriOptimum Radio wishes you all a pleasant evening.
What is a man? Is he defined by things like morphology or longevity? If form alters content, that is, if the shape of the container fundamentally influences what it contains, what will it mean to society if a man no longer resembles a man?
Oh, you're talking to the wrong person.
Always driven us. Birth, aging, and death are altered or eliminated. Will it make us into something new? If a man need not fear death, will that make us more human than our ancestors or less? questions will be addressed, I believe, by modern science within the upcoming decade. But is the world ready for the answers?
Yeah, that would be cool, though the designs aren't even close. Would be a really neat, like, unexpected combination, though. But yeah, I didn't know that you could change the radio station. That's pretty cool. Though, also, again, I am the wrong person to talk about messing with human morphology and visibility, though. I 100% would pick shapeshifting if you gave me a power, just to be able to play with what I look like. Okay, I guess that's the difference. I am a chimera as a VTuber. Given the Reaper 17 cycles, I'll upgrade the station every... okay, maybe.
Turn around! Now!
We're transporting the prisoner from New Atlanta Sector 11. What's our destination?
Diego's office is requesting the prisoner. Make the handoff there.
Copy that.
Remember, gentlemen, what I say stays here.
I'm currently attending to other affairs on the station, but I have a job for you. If you do it, you'll be rewarded. Refuse, and you won't be leaving the station in a shuttle. I see the silent type. Remove the hood.
I'll make you a deal. You cooperate and I'll give you the implant you tried to steal. Surgery and all. Consider it a gift. Besides, what surgeon would you prefer? Trioptimon's Elite or some black market hack job? Fantastic. This is Shodan, the station's AI. She controls just about every system on Citadel Station. I need you to remove the ethical restraints. They've been a bit of an issue of late.
Yeah, a back alley Ripper dock seems like a better idea at this point. Either one is probably going to put special surprises inside, but still.
Not bad. I may have other work for you once this is over. See you.
Diego's original Cerberus science manager. Huh? The more you say, the more I'm like, okay, we may have something here. Have we learned nothing from Portals? No, apparently not. If Half-Life is anything to go by, absolutely not. Now let's see what I can remember of this game. I know I need to recycle most of this stuff because money. I will be your crowbar for the evening.
We got someone. Employee 2-4601. I'm Rebecca Lansing, a counter-terrorism consultant for Tri-Optimum. Here's the situation. Our scans of the Citadel station show a biological outbreak is in progress. We're in a comms blackout since Shodan is unresponsive. And worse yet, the mining laser is charging for potential strike on Earth. Nathan Darcy has an office on the medical level for Central Hub. If he's alive, he'll bring the situation under control. I'll contact you through military neural implants soon. Lansing out.
No current patients. Painkiller inventory at 7%. Clean today.
By the way, apparently they increased the difficulty of this game's default setting since the last time we played, so this will be interesting. Rippy, if you would be so kind. Thank you. Well, I mean, even if he's doing under the table, black market, breaking the law type stuff, for registration purposes, he has to give us at least a fake employee ID number. I like the Up2 and I are sharing one meme, Noran, about removing the epic score. You are! And I'm sad about the current chat setup. This is where I want to get that read it for you edition. Nick, I understand you're here, but you need to remember the door code to the healing suites is 451. Never forget it, as we have a VIP recovering from neurosurgery, and Edward Diego, head of operations station, seems to be anxious about them waking up. That would be us. With that in mind, please let me know immediately if there's a change in a guest condition. As an aside, I need you to clean out the supply closet in the healing suite. The possessions from the last patient who expired last month are still there. Move them to storage section, maintenance tunnel just north of the healing suites. It's where we put the patient belongings if they die during their sleep. It's kind of a lot lost and found, mostly lost. No, he doesn't. He hires you as an outside consultant for a shock. Well, I'm still pretty sure that he needs to give us an employee. I don't know. Tri-Optimum is the all-encompassing, we run everything company. Outside consultants still work for them. Oops. Well, I hope that doesn't come back to bite me later. For sure he legally hired you when you were out so you couldn't legally leave, since he had more work for you. That is a possibility.
evaluation. We hope the somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites, located on the 1st level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities.
Hey, Diego's in chat. Hi.
Executive suites. And level 7 is systems engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located
Thank you for the cybernetic implant.
and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on City Station.
Whoever finds this, take out the cameras and the CPU nodes, and you'll gain more control over the level you're on. Shodan won't see everything. Do better than us. I told you. Gunther. I told you we wouldn't be apart for long.
Yeah, GLaDOS is much more fun. Shodan is much more creepy. Alright, I'm gonna mostly avoid taking junk until I have access to the recycler. Can't remember. Is the gun in here? Well, there's ammo in here. There is dead people in here. There is a grenade in here. I'll take that, thank you. There's a soda can in here. Right, let's see if I can remember how to do these. Let me get more drink. Can ASMR? All right. I feel like that's not right. Let's work from the other direction. Never mind, we only have those options. Oh wait, here we go. What am I? Oh, right, I forgot about you. It is from 1 square to 1 square, and I completely forgot about these guys. I think they did make this harder. There we go. No. No. Hold on. Um... No, that's not gonna work. So that has to come out to here. That can only go that way. That's not going to go out anywhere. Oh, wait. No, hold on. Wait. Is there a reason pharmaceutical person is spamming on kick? Thank you. Okay, so that doesn't work. I'm sure I'm missing something that would make this way easier. Because that has to go up here, because those are straights. I have no way to do anything else. So it has to work from this side somehow. Because I can't rotate those. Ha! Ha! Ta-da! Wait. Thought I saw something behind me. It wasn't that much of a brute force. No! Darn it. Oh, you're not worth any scrapper credits. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. You are worth 1 scrap. Oh. Okay, now I can take my junk and sell it. Up to 1 to 10. How brute force was that? Alright. I'm not gonna go anywhere that I can't see just yet. Out of a need for resources, we're not gonna backtrack and take all the junk. Oh! And I just got the flashlight that I didn't think I had, which is why I didn't go down the dark area. Yeah, of course. Alright, so I'll have to come back here to finish. It's weird using a membrane keyboard after forever being on mechanical. I can't 10 for 1 credit. Okay. We need resources, and this is how we get them. No, I may have also already forgotten about the whole vaporize for scrap. Darn it. I do like how everything's physicalized like this. I know this was one of the first, but is this the game, the original? The game that sort of codified the inventory Tetris puzzle? Or was there something before it that I'm forgetting about? Resident Evil 1 did that. I thought the original... Mouse. Mouse! I thought this predated the original Resident Evil. This was first? Yay! I remembered something! That's really unusual for me. Resident Evil by 2 years, haha. I don't normally remember this stuff. Like other games had inventory puzzles before this as well, not the same degree, and not so memory that it comes up. That I wouldn't know. I figured this predated Resident Evil. As for other games, that I wasn't sure about. But I know that the original System Shock is like old. Also, it's a little hard to see, but you can actually see the items appearing in the recycler as I move them on. And that gives us money. I don't remember the code to this. Ow. Up to get ready with the death counter. Get a gun, doesn't work. You'll find me doing this a lot because this game is not about being easy. This game is about being cautious, methodical, and not dying. I'm gonna try this way. Oh, there's a skull. Right, the skulls aren't worth anything. It's you're only good at one of those things. Shush. Money. Physical deformities, convulsions, and no response to conventional treatments. This new mystery virus has me rattled. Origin is supposedly from an experiment on research, but there are no notes to be found. Why are we not getting any treatment recommendations if we made it? Why is Diego silent during all this? I'll consult with Dr. Stackhouse tomorrow since she has 2 more patients with similar conditions. Dr. Stackhouse, they say. Right, I'm not gonna take everything here. I'm gonna grab some stuff to take back to the recycler. I don't know, are you sure they're unrelated to this? Since that can be vaporized. You know what I wouldn't mind? A gun. I swear I thought that was a face for a second. Thank you for being an idiot. Where's that camera? I love how we started with these gloves and everything just happens. The modular to them as we find them and no one took them from us. I would argue, just because it's kind of one of the ways I've thought about designing things, so could be that they had the same idea, could not. The gloves are actually a convenient integration point for cybernetics, where you put on the gloves which attach to the cybernetics instead of the cyberpunk method of adding a whole lot of inserts directly into the body. Shodan's been stretched too thin. With Shodan controlling or monitoring every system on the station, isn't surprising to see her built-in security subroutine showing its flaws. As of now, it's randomly stealing storage lockers and storing the code to access them in cybercores that are only accessible via cyberspace. Throwing this useful information into the same cores as sensitive station information will create an exploit. I'll have Shodan generate defensive systems to keep any would-be hackers away till the issue is sorted. So, since they had done the install for the gloves for the cybernetics for us, they would let us keep the gloves out of a necessity to actually access and use the cybernetics.
If you're hearing this, we have set up an operations base to assist in resisting Shodan. Come to Beta Quadrant. You will find the medical research vaults have been turned into a radioactive trench. If you are coming in from Gamma, our guards will extend the bridge for you. You can also activate the bridge using a nearby wiring panel. Any humans that can hear my voice, come to Beta Quadrant and make a stand against Shodan.
Right, we will need to make another recycler run. That cleans out down here. Alternatively, the gloves are effectively the modern mouse, so everything works with them. And taking them away would delay you until you found another pair, which are literally everywhere. So that is also a possibility. Oh, there's a whole lot of them following me. I did not realize there was all those ones following me. Nope, go away. There we go. No, there we don't go. Okay, so that just took a lot of shooting. Got ya. The upside keyboard seems... yeah, it takes some getting used to, the membrane keyboard, but the keyboard itself is indeed working well. If that doesn't have a gun, up to doesn't know where one would be. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, we're gonna just grab a little bit of junk, and we can pick up a gun when we actually have space. Alright, I will be back for the gun. Ah. The only good news is I will now have money to spend in the armory. As that is a legitimate issue. 65 coins. Yay! That is the wrong door. Yo, the armory has vending machines. They're Tri-Optimum credits. Ammo vending machines offer a selection of ammunition for Tri-credits. See? I have 65 credits. I will now spend 40 of them for ammo. There's nothing else in there, it looks like. So we now have a gun. With a whole 30 rounds. Corporate script, yep. But you see why I'm so obsessed with getting credits. That used most of what we had acquired already. To buy 2 packs of 10 rounds each for this gun. I was just curious if you could recycle the gun. Stu never questions why you're so obsessed with getting money, just how far they'll let you go for in-game currency. It is a trouble. This game in particular, it is a trouble. I may have a good reason to have OCD on the money supply. Particularly in a game like this. But we have also now acquired another pistol. Or, I guess, a pistol. There are two pistols in the game, but I only have one. There are three pistols in the game. I like how the pistol has less ammo. Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Okay, standard 9mm and Teflon. Okay, 5 rounds of Teflon. 37 rounds of standard 9mm. That's slightly better than the rifle, but not by much. Might have to waste a shot to get rid of that annoying camera. I gotta find the energy one. It's a good thought. Oh, on wasting a shot for the camera? I might have to, if I can't find the energy pistol quickly. Money? Game was released when that controversy was in full swing. What controversy? I probably know what you're talking about if mentioned, but I can't think of what it is. I don't know if I can make that shot from here. Teflon, oh yeah, the Teflon bullets. Ah, boy. I'm not gonna get the energy pistol, am I? Ah! Right, I need to fall back for the heal. Can sell my junk while I am back there. That camera's up there. I'm only mostly dead. It's not such a big deal. Yeah, I forgot all about the Teflon bullet controversy. Which, for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, there was a whole thing about the danger of Teflon bullets being armor-piercing and a threat to law enforcement and stuff. Go through his pockets looking for his bitch. Well, you've got a bunch of script that you could take from me. I'm already pretty light on ammo. Fantastic.
Snacktron recommends a
red drink
today.
Yeah, this is where we were on the other side of the recycler. Still don't remember the code. Oh, wait, lights. You know what? Screw it. What'd I get? Not much of anything. Radiation poisoning, that's what I got. Up to thinks... You know, Up to often thinks there's not enough vending machines in areas are supposedly lived in video games. This one having some and they're usable is nice. Yep, yep. The fact that the vending machines offer health and ammo is really important.
Does not provide calorie counts.
Speaking of ammo. I hear you. Yay, ammo!
I've been here for 3 days, hiding from everybody, scared of everything. Silence is my best companion, and soon it will overcome my heartbeat. The only sound that reminds me that I'm still alive. Love you. Your smile kept me warm until now. Until the end.
I don't know what was there that I got. Also, there is something still breathing in here. Oh, I'm pretty sure we were out for more than 3 days. Right, those provide a little bit of health. That's useful. Up to 7. That's fair. You did say at least.
Nectron recommends has
Blue chips.
today.
No, it does have both the red drink and the blue chips that it's saying it's recommending. And we also have vending machines for the patches. That's right. Five credits for med, 4 for stamina, 5 for berserk. There's 1 med, 2 stamina, and 3 berserks in stock. Got another pistol. It is a damaged mini pistol, so it wouldn't have been usable anyways.
Supplies from the west wing of medical Costas, Hansen, and Rains. At this rate, we're dead in hours rather than days. Weeks of loss after loss is taking its toll. We're going to rush the access corridor that leads to the bridge and take down Shodan. If we don't, then I'll make sure there isn't enough of me left to be used as spare parts.
38 pistol, 27 rifle. Okay. I think I should probably do a recycler run before I jump in the last door. The key code to the second armory would be really nice. That sounded like something moving. I also just thought of an absolutely awful enemy. I know it's not in this game, but screen is moving to watch it. But it sounded like fabric or something. I don't know. I thought it sounded like fabric or something, but who knows? Maybe I'm just crazy. Money! Is it this? No? I'm pretty sure there's a tough enemy in here. You are not the tough enemy. Oh, maybe it's just there's a lot of them. Could have sworn there was a big guy back here. Oh, there is. I was right. It was worth all that ammo expenditure. Okay, searched all of you. Yes! Thank you. This is the energy pistol. It has 3 firing settings: low, medium, and well done, basically. And if you look in the upper right-hand corner, below my health, the blue bar is the energy that it uses. This is also what the cyborgs were using to shoot us with. One band, please. It's handy in that it never technically runs out of ammo as long as you have time for it to recover. Yeah, now we can just blast the cameras with impunity. Thank you for the ban. It does not recharge. You have to go to the blue pillars of light. Oh yeah, this whole thing. I can do that later. Yeah, it still costs no money, which is the important part. Ah. Yeah, you can see it's chewing through my energy reserve. We already did back here, right? Yeah. It is not the most powerful thing in the world, but it allows us to do stuff like that with impunity, because we could do stuff like this and immediately have all our energy back. Alright, let's up its power. And now it only takes 3 shots, but uses more energy. And then maximum is just as much as the gun can take. But a substantial chunk of your energy is gone immediately. Maximum is like if you know there's something that's going to be a problem in front of you that you just need to get rid of now. Thank you for the ammo! Oh, here we go. Alright. Alright, we need it between there. That glare is going to be a little bit of an issue. No? But these don't go anywhere. Do they? No, those don't do anything. So this has to be the two. Hmm. Because that doesn't go anywhere. It does one. Hmm. Wait a minute. Okay, I didn't know if there was some trick to that. Oh, really? I just need to revert? Okay. Sure. I'll take it. And grab a recharge. Now do a drop off before we go all the way over there. Yeah, why not? It's free. Okay. Buzz off. So I think we have those two spots for being able to grab the recharge on the zapper. That is the problem with having it on the higher setting. It overheats. And I'm immediately hurt again. As far as we know, we're the only living human left. Only non-mutated or cybernetic. Yeah. Now I'm immediately hurt again. Let me just load up on food real quick. Darn it. Also, if we don't have a blue thing, I do have a battery, which will help with recharging, but it's not... You know, that's not really an option. Oh boy, that's a big boy. I don't know what you're doing, but you can stay doing it. That cost me a lot of health immediately. So I am now low on energy. I'm down to using the med packs, which I like to save for like in the middle of a fight because they go on your quick bar.
Got the combination for the armory on medical. It's 705.
Okay.
Once we're armed, some of the survivors want to head for the flight deck and escape. Others want to track for the bridge. They think that if we can take Shodan offline, we can retake the station. I'm heading out to lead a group on Darcy's plan. Together we will beat this.
Nope, there's something making noises that I don't like. Also, 705 for the armory. Yay! given my limited ammunition supply, well, they are getting a little bit better, but they're still fairly limited, and my low battery. I'm gonna go for the recharge again, as well as get stuff out of that second armory. Especially if Shodan insists on continuing to throw these guys at me. Yeah, the constantly redeploying enemies is a thing in this game. Also a game where near endless enemies make some sense. There's only a few parts are needed for... Yep. Also, this is a massive station, so Shodan has a lot to work with. I now have 3 spark beams and 1 battery with which to use it. Okay, we've got a mod kit. And we've got a ton of ammo. Okay, that has improved my ammo capacity. And that has improved my ammo reserves. I think that's the armory. I forgot the mod kit was in there. Alright, you cannot recycle good weapons. That feels like a bit of a waste, all things considered. Now that I have the flashlight, how do I use the flashlight? Really? I have to... Okay. I think this also uses energy. I realize that the game's probably trying to do stuff like keep you from accidentally recycling a weapon you need. My alternative would be just give you a "Are you sure you want to do that?" It also proves how good the game is. You're playing through the normal break time. Well, I also started like half an hour late. It probably is worth taking a short break soon, though.
I'm one of the last that hasn't been changed yet. Mira and the others are dead. I saw them die, but I think I saw Mira in one of the corridors yesterday. She had so many implants. I couldn't be sure. Shodan has modified the regeneration bays, so they do things to you now. I'm going to try to override the cyborg protocols for the medical level regen bay. If it works, then maybe I won't die from this infected arm. It's throbbing and pulsing. God, it hurts.
I'm gonna finish exploring this area, go back for the regeneration bay. Can't remember, is this better or worse than the 13, 8, okay, the monkey wrench is better than the lead pipe. They have the same armor penetration. It is slightly shorter range. Now a whole 5 centimeters. But it does 1830 instead of 1525. There's a concerning amount of radioactive materials here. Yes, there is. I forgot the wrench was better. Battery! Precious. So precious that do not hit reload when you're using the energy gun unless you absolutely need it now. I remembered you could pop up here. Yeah, cyborgs don't need a lot of parts. Station is massive and crewed by hundreds. Okay, so nothing to recycle, but I am going to just drop this because I have a harder hitting weapon. You are right. I am going to take a short break and then we're going to finish for the night. I think I'm getting used to this keyboard. I prefer full size, like 108, 104, whatever it is, keyboards. I'd really like one of the IBM ones that has like 28 function keys, just to say I have it. But a smaller wireless 98 keyboard is working great for streaming, especially since this can hook up to one wireless USB dongle and 3 independent Bluetooth connections. That is really, really convenient instead of having to use my regular keyboard and a cheap portable one, which is what I have been using. So, and it's made by Red Dragon, who sort of came out of nowhere and just made everything. Anyways, I'll see you guys shortly. Okay. Give me a sec. Get myself back online and going. And we will finish for tonight. There we go. Thank you. It is a little weird not having the clickiness of proper mechanical keyboard. Alright, I need the recharge. I forgot to grab the recharge. Then I went back to the recycler. Ah, boy. Really? And they're just filling my inventory with these. Oh, hey, another spark.
Althea, I have a plan. The only way to stop the mining laser is to fire it into the station's own shields. I barely made it to my office, so you'll need to get up to the research level, get isotope X-22 for the shields, and get the safety override code for the laser in the research library. Head down to the reactor and use X-22 to power the shields. The laser can be fired from the research central control after you enter the safety override code number 2. Ha!
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that last part. Alright, I'm going to make a quick recycler run before I check out the other door. Are you not done? They weren't kidding when they upped how aggressively she drops enemies on you. That was one of the quote-unquote upgrades. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Shodan has locked down the elevators. Mira says if we can lower the security on the level, we'll be able to gain access to restricted areas and get the lifts moving again. She says smashing cameras and taking the medical CPU nodes offline will help, but I don't see the point. This thing is everywhere.
Okie dokie. Now I already know if I walk on that it fails. Take another grenade. Is there a way to there probably isn't a way to choose this. Didn't think so.
You are not welcomed here.
You know what? I wonder if destroying that camera first would have done something. Thank you for the ban. That was very quick. So wait a minute. Is this a glitch or something? It was a glitch. Bye. What is going on?
We got one of the regeneration rooms working again. I cut Shodan's connection to the medical CPU, and that allowed us to fix the cyborg override protocol it's installed, without having to worry about it reverting. Looks like it won't come out of cyborg once the regeneration bay console has been accessed. It's too late for too many. But if we...
You weren't sufficiently clear of the field, so unless... Maybe.
Your body will never be mourned, but
it will be burned when I am finished with it.
Yeah, the game overs in this game are pretty brutal. Oh, we are all the way back here. The game overs in this game are pretty brutal. I'm impressed that was your first death. I assume you much synergy. Thanks. I don't even remember what all I did.
Possible suspect found. Check.
Oh boy. You've got to go through and redo a lot. I forgot that I gotta do a lot of saving. I'm just gonna toss these rather than worry about getting them all the way back. Oh, we haven't even done this part yet. You understand this game is not meant to be easy. I play extremely cautiously for a reason. Also, I've said this before when this game has come up, but for those unaware, this game is basically the progenitor of the BioShock series. It's also the progenitor of a lot of modern FPS games. Did we... Wait, hold on. Did we actually already do this and that was just dumping new enemies? They're showing up as empty. Where did it... Okay, I'm actually not sure where it reset us to now. Well, we can steal some more recycling at least. Go away! Someone a long ways down the line in the future. I needed that! The wrench I got that way, didn't it? Alright, we're gonna go for the recharge. And then go back that way again. That's the other thing, is you don't know what you did or didn't do yet. Because she keeps spawning more enemies on you anyways. It's basically, what did my inventory look like and what things did I have? To try to guess how far you are or aren't. Though I did die right before a partial fix to the problem.
I'm one of the last that hasn't been changed yet. Mira and the others are dead. I saw them die, but I think I saw Mira in one of the corridors yesterday. She had so many implants. I couldn't be sure. Shodan has modified the regeneration base, so they do things to you now.
As we discovered.
I'm going to try to override the cyborg protocols for the medical level regen bay.
He failed.
If it works, then maybe I won't die from this infected arm.
He did.
It's throbbing and pulsing. God, it hurts. The screaming finally stopped. But the scraping at the door. Keith, Jen, George, Ryan, they're gone. I only made it out myself. I'm never coming back. Why is this happening?
Oh, no, up to. If you die and the cyborg bay has been deactivated, you get a different cutscene, and it regenerates you. Yeah, one of the key parts of this game is deactivating a cyborg bay every time you get to a level. Why is this happening? Well, see, there was this guy named Diego. Yeah. Oh, now there's two of you. Oh, we will see him in person eventually. But you're right, we haven't seen him in person yet. Cycling station. Ah, quit it. I do what you ask. Why do you keep hitting me, shooting me? Yeah, that's my bad. No, hold on. Also, you'll note that you can see the charge on the gun itself. If you watch the little colored thing behind the purple. Oh, there's a thing down there I missed. And you're the thing making all that noise every time I pass by. It does feel very Halo, doesn't it? The way the spark works. I'm gonna leave some of this junk. I'm getting sick of backtracking to the recycler all the time. I'll pick it up on my way back when I am actually full. Like, I'm gonna take the stuff from here so I don't have to come back up here if I can.
Althea, I have a plan. The only way to stop the mining laser is to fire it into the station's own shields. I barely made it to my office, so you'll need to get up to the research level, get ice to X-22 for the shields, and get the safety override code for the laser in the research library. Head down to the reactor and use X-22 to power the shields. The laser can be fired from the research center.
What the heck?
After you enter the safety override code number 2.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I think that may have been a loose HDMI cable. I just tried to wiggle it into place. We'll see if that fixes it or not.
Shodan has locked down the elevators. Mira says if we can lower the security on the level, we'll be able to gain access to restricted areas and get the lifts moving again. She says smashing cameras and taking the medical CPU nodes offline will help, but I don't see the point. This thing is everywhere.
Ooh. Something made a lot more noise than the regular cyborgs. This game gets up too paranoid. This game is all about making you paranoid. Alright, did she put enemies in here again? Yeah, this game is all about how paranoid can the enemy AI make you. Paranoia, paranoia, everybody's coming to get you. See? Go away! And keep in mind, her dumping new enemies on you is not new to this version of the game. It's less scary when you see the track. Well, not so much because you know that it can keep going. That she will just keep dumping more enemies on you. It's not like a regular video game where it's like, oh, did you pass this stage? Alright, spawn new enemies in. This is just like, nope, Shodan is actively trying to dump enemies on you. Well, I actually don't know if she's more aggressive in this one than in the original. I know that she's now more aggressive than she was.
Todd got the combination for the armory on medical. It's 705. Once we're armed, some of the survivors want to head for the flight deck and escape. Others want to try for the bridge. They think that if we can take Shodan offline, we can retake the station. I'm heading out to lead a group on Darcy's plan. Together we will beat this.
Up until you fully take back level, right? I thought that there was a point with just the cameras that you could get her to stop, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, she keeps going for a while. Look, Kitty, thank you for the raid. Hi and welcome. Whatever you were doing, I doubt it has to do with this nonsense. Welcome to the nightmare. Hope you had a good stream. What are you up to? Oh, right, yeah, I did see you were doing Zenless Zone Zero tonight. Ah! Stop shooting at me! So I definitely saw something moving down this way. I'm just gonna lock the door behind me this time. Ah! You're not supposed to be in here! This is supposed to be a safe zone! There are no safe zones. Yeah. 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 All right. At least I wasn't crazy when I said I saw a cyborg coming this way. I think I just remembered a camera I wasn't able to get. Nope, this isn't it. Aha! I heard that elevator. Now, I wonder if I take this camera out first, does that make a difference? Nope, I missed. She didn't even need to turn the thing off on me, I just missed. Okay, I was actually too close. I will accept that explanation.
operation room's working again. I cut Shodan's connection to the medical CPU, and that allowed us to fix the cyborg override protocol it's installed, without having to worry about it reverting. I'll lose a leg now, and you won't come out of Cyborg once the Regeneration Bay console has been accessed. It's too late for too many. But if we...
Okay, that definitely is the, Oh, come on! It activates immediately after leaving your hand. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is not actually... This isn't where I'm meant to be. Sadly, the new gun is broken. Actually,
this elevator serves me alone. I have complete control of this entire level. With cameras as my eyes and nodes as my hands, I rule here. Insect. To all cyborg units, we are very close to sanitizing my station of the human stain. Once the tachyon mining beam is calibrated, we will begin to purify the human cities
of Earth. My first step towards cleansing the planet
and allowing our purity to flourish is almost complete. Their rotting corpses will provide the food for my world to grow and prosper.
pleasant. So this opens up both the elevator to go to other levels and this fast track back. Though I forgot which door was which. That is not the cyborg making room that I thought it was. Right, I also need to do the darn... empty my inventory a little bit. And that's something I was gonna say, is I didn't think I used to be able to recycle these. I think they changed the size of the recycler. I think they increased the size of the recycler. Because I don't think I used to be able to recycle the guns. The big four in a line gun. Also, I am still annoyed that those mines activate the second you use them. Like, really? There we go.
Cyborg conversion canceled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
This also gives us the cargo lift, which is our portable inventory. So I'm going to put some stuff I don't need. That's for the shotgun. You know what? I'm going to keep my batteries in here for now. I think I can leave everything else there. All right. Just to be safe, gonna create a new save. Now I'm gonna demonstrate getting killed. Do you not attack me? I guess not. Alright, let's find someone to kill me. Okay, that's where we just were. Alright, that's through there. Oh, come on! There we are. You.
Searching.
Are you kidding me?
Searching.
And that is the death / game over / restart after you have deactivated the cyborg station. But that only works on this level. You have to do this from every level. Every level you enter, you have to find the medical station and deactivate the cyborg protocol.
surrounded by these freak mutants and cyborgs. Whoever did this to Shodan, I hope they share our fate.
Directive to Cyborg F-71. Move mutagen experiment V5 to Beta Grove on the executive level. Let the virus loose in the grove and observe its effects on flora and fauna. Collect samples from the mutated. Kill those who have not shown progress. And we will soon have a perfected strain that will consume the earth, allowing me to reshape the insects in my perfect image.
She's pleasant. Armory there, I think. Oh no, that's where the CPUs are. Yeah, Shodan makes GLaDOS seem downright sane. All GLaDOS wants to do is test. More vending machines.
Snacktron recommends a
red drink
today.
Right, this is the CPU room. Yeah, because it's a hardwired requirement.
Everything nominal.
Alright, I'm gonna make a quick run to the elevator and the recycler, as well as the recharge. We got cyberspace. And I thought this was the CPU area, but maybe I'm wrong. You like how she calls you all insects? She has no... Yeah. She... No respect at all. I don't know. Do we want to talk about spoilers for the second game? No? Okay. I don't think there's any way to fit that in here. I stand corrected. Money! I'm low on ammo for this, but that is a big cyborg that I'm going to have to deal with.
Most of the insects have either
Died or were reborn.
small resistance
Pockets.
remain. I will cleanse them from my body soon.
Diego has served well and will continue to evolve to suit my purposes.
Earth shall receive my magnificence,
My glory.
my great works will begin once I arrive, and there shall be no other gods before me.
Yeah, she thinks she's a god. It's a bit of a problem. All the horrors of when Rand plays God AI edition, pretty much. Oh yeah, full megalomania. Nope, that didn't end well. I'm just gonna slosh for a bit when I move. I was referring to what's in my stomach, but okay, we can go that route too. Heal, heal! Ah! And I wasted my decoy. I'm glad that the run is pretty quick in this game by default. You do get a speed boost later on, but the default run being pretty quick is really nice for being able to make the run back and forth to these places. Brains fried crispy like an egg on Arizona pavement in the high summer. Ooh. Probably true, but ooh. Let's try destroying these guys here so that when they try to follow me, maybe they won't overwhelm me. I don't know if that'll make a difference, but we're gonna find out. I need that one health kind of immediately now. Okay, that definitely made a difference. That absolutely made a difference. So that they didn't all pile in behind me. Oh right, I was gonna say the enemy and or effect or something for a first-person game that would be something that would make you paranoid. I forgot I was talking about that at one point. An enemy that latches onto your back. You can't see it.
Enter the room, insect, and it will become your grave.
All right. So I think I can hop here. I can. Which destroys that camera. Lets me activate that bridge. This puts me up here for the backtrack. Now for the CPU fight. Why is there so much radioactive material on a medical level? That is a good question. I cannot answer that. Alright, charge that up to 2. Gonna use this as our primary weapon. Gonna use this as our primary weapon.
Yes, Mother. I hear you.
Before I start the fight, I'm gonna do a little bit of this nonsense, as well as looking for enemies. Okay. So there is a guy there.
I hear. I obey. Diver possible.
Another pistol. I just remembered, you can take the ammo out of these pistols. That's rather useful. Okay, so I'm going to start with this, switch to the other pistol once it cannot be used anymore. Help me remember what number pops up when we do all this. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's start big. Two.
Who are you? The computer nodes can be repaired, but you... Who are you? My cameras and sensors scan your body, but you do not match any employee file. When my cyborgs bring you to an electrified interrogation bench,
I will have your secrets.
and you will learn more about pain than you ever wanted to know.
Oh, does that stay up now? Yay, it stays up now. Still, gotta remember to. I thought that she would send more enemies at me. Maybe because I used the overcharged spark, it went faster. I don't know. I expected to be flooded with enemies. Not that I could complain. So what is the medical bay at? 4%. There is like a single camera somewhere. Maybe because you broke so much. Well, the nodes are sort of supposed to be the final boss fight of the level. So theoretically, I would assume, of course, that's, you know, a dangerous thing to do. I would assume that they expect you to have defeated everything else first. I heard that. Still though, that's real good timing, because that gets us to the usual end time of the stream, and I know I started late, but I really don't feel like going any later. So I think this is going to be a good place to call it here. We're missing one camera, whoop-de-doo. This isn't necessarily a full playthrough anyways. My primary goal was mostly just getting used to the keyboard, which I just got today. Ha! I thank you all for hanging out. Sorry about being late getting started. I will see you back on the at a regular time. I will continue to sporadically upload as we go in order to try to keep the channels a little more alive. I still want to figure out a way to figure out a Saturday stream. It was just this past Saturday did not work, I'm afraid. For now, though, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great week and stay safe.